Alright guys, so welcome back to Mist. Day number 6, 4:30 in the morning. Now, I want you guys to train your eyes to the tree line. You'll see dotted around the place, infected, that have collapsed down to the floor. I didn't get any sleep last night. I'll show you guys why. While I was trying to get some sleep, just a couple of hours, these guys moved in. And this is only half of what was here. There's so many of them. And this area is actually super exposed. When I was here last night, all I could think about is if some raiders moved in or anything was watching me from the tree line, they could see me on the top of this. And as much as I really want to call this a home, it's going to take so much for me to reinforce it. Now, we could do it, but I'm going to use so much energy and so many supplies that it's probably better doubling back to the White House where we were, at least for the time being. So I think that's going to be the plan. Today, I thought I just heard running. Could have been those guys dropping. So like I was saying, today I want to finish what I started yesterday. I want to finish the bug out vehicle, and I want to look for a little bit more in the way of supplies, because we haven't really touched on anything that we can build yet. And it kind of dawned on me last night that if I wanted to throw something up, I don't really have anything, like we touched on in a previous episode, saying that we're not really collecting anything of importance right now. We're just focusing on the food, the water, and then moving from place to place. So let's move through this. The basic crafting, what we got? Sticks, firewood, some wood, more planks, lashing. This is food preservation. We got some tools. It's all this first aid stuff. So we got bandages, ammunition, weapons, wooden shield. That might actually come in pretty handy, especially if we run out of ammunition. So that might not be a bad call. So structures and buildings. We got the basic campfires that we can build. Some food preservation stuff. We got water barrels, water purifier. This is the kind of stuff that we need to get into. So we need to get like a bucket and stuff. We need to get all that made up. But this is what I'm talking about. We need to kind of get through or go through the motions of getting this stuff in place. Now that we at least know this place isn't worth staying, we need to move back to the White House. So first things first, let's jump in the truck. We're going to make our way over to the bug out vehicle. I'm going to fix that thing up and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Alright, there we go. Lights off. Engine off. Make sure nobody's moving down the road or we've got no wildlife that's going to move in. And I've got my back turned. This should be pretty straightforward though. I mean, I said this last time, but it got real dark real quick. So what do we need again? Spark plug. Let's throw that in there. We need the engine as well that we picked up. I think I'm going to have to get or siphon a little bit of fuel. I think the engine and stuff should be in the back. Oh yeah, that's right. We didn't have any breakfast, did we? Okay. Let's open this up. So we're not doing too good on thirst, and hunger's not great either. Okay, let's have one of these. We can spare them, and I think I'm going to have a Coke as well. May as well. Got that extra sugar. Give me those extra calories. Fixing an engine and stuff is going to take it out of me, so gonna need it. There we go. We're looking better. All right, open this up. And we want the engine and the 4 wheels. So let's bring all these across. And that should be everything we need. I'm actually quite excited to see what this looks like because it does look very different than this one. To me, this has always looked like a workhorse, and this is more like the tank. But again, I really don't know if that's the case. How long is this going to take? 20 minutes. Not even a problem. We're not even at 6 a.m. yet. And then 4 tires. And then all that's left should be siphoning the fuel. Okay, so all 4 wheels are on. We've given it an engine, spark plug, and a battery. So we just need to siphon some fuel. Okay, these are the vehicles. I knew there was some over this side. Gotta be careful though, because there is a bear just up ahead. That's the watchtower that we were thinking about making a temporary base. Let's jump out. What do you have? No fuel. I think I can do something with these. I'm almost positive that you can break these down, which wasn't a thing before. I'm gonna have to look into that though. No fuel. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to double back. I'm gonna have to go along the broken down highway. See if there's anything that I've missed. Alright, so I've just had a thought. We're going to do something that is very temporary just because I do want to test the bug out vehicle, make sure everything's working. Slip this, there we go. Nice and easy does it. Doesn't need to be perfect. Engine off. Jump out. Let's go to the engine. I just want to know if we can... Okay, so we can refill from our own engine, so we can kind of swap fuel, but that is going to be a problem later on down the line if I don't get this right. So let's take the fuel out of there. Come out of this. So that's got no fuel now. Let's close the doors up. Make sure nobody sees it. And then if we go to this, should be able to put that fuel into there. Should have 6.5. Okay, I think that's used a little bit, unless I miscounted that. Either way, though, she's ticking now. Look how much nicer this is inside. See in the back? I really don't know if we can bring Rachel with us as well. That would be cool if, while we're out, we can take people with us, you know, survivors with us to help us loot, carry more gear. Or at least loot areas quicker. Right, let's fire her up. Let's hear her. She's sounding good. Let's check the lights. Everything's working. Check the brake. Yep, we're good. Now the question is, did any infected make their way back into this spot to take cover from the sunlight? There was a lot of them around the cabin last night, so I wouldn't be surprised if there is. Not seeing anything. When we were last here, we saw a fair few of them kind of crossing the doors or the gaps. That doesn't mean they're not here, though. There's another well back here. I wonder if I'm actually not checking this properly and we can actually get water from these things. Just put my weapon away for a second. Doesn't look like we can. I think those nails are exactly what we're going to need to build stuff up, so I'm going to keep hold of those. Would be really nice to move certain furniture, though. You know, stuff that you want to mix and match. No, it's not really a priority in an apocalypse, but even so, it'd be a nice touch to be able to do it. I mean, I probably would if we came across like a screwdriver, which we're still yet to find, unless we have to craft it. I would be slowly dismantling stuff that I could use. Let's face it, nobody's going to be using this place. It's just going to collect dust. And some canned peaches. Alright, how are we looking? Pretty stacked. Alright, I can drop this off at the truck. I'm just going to check the upstairs one more time. This is the vehicle that I was talking about. Let's double check it. There we go. Just under 5 liters. That will do nicely for a bug out vehicle. We don't need crazy amounts for exploring. Some more shotgun rounds. Which reminds me as well, I do need to get the workbench up and running so I can try and fix what we found from that bandit camp. I may return back there as well, seeing as though I'm in close proximity to them. Or at least do a little bit of recon. See if they've replenished that area with some more men. Because although I did pick it clean, I only took what I needed, you know? I didn't take everything. And if there are more guys there, it's worth the risk because we did get a lot of valuable stuff from them. Alright, that's good. Let's drop some of this stuff in the vehicle and I'm going to siphon that fuel into this one. Okay, so we've got the fuel. I've got the vehicle. I'm half tempted to just park this thing up and then go on foot back to go and get the rest of the stuff, including Rachel. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Because messing around with vehicles like this, I'm going to burn a lot of daylight, and I do want to do some other stuff today. Something's telling me, though, that I should go back to that bandit camp and just see if I can get some extra stuff, because I'm going to need it to build with. Alright, let's jump out a second. I don't know if anything's inside of this. Alright, we're good. Let's open these up. There we go. Engine off. Close the door. She's all tucked up nicely. So, that is going to act as our bug out vehicle if we need it. Ideally, I'm going to keep the doors open, only close them at night time, but you guys get the idea. Alright, let's make our way back to the spot where we were, see if we can recover everything else that we've got, bring it back here, and we're going to make a plan to defend the place. I didn't even think of this, but on the way over here, I've just realized how exhausted we are. We didn't get any sleep last night. Look at this. How low our fatigue is. We could really use a couple of hours of shut-eye, but I want to use as much of the daylight as possible. I mean, you guys see, you just don't get anything done at night. You just got to button down the hatches and hope nothing breaks through. Get yourself a good spot. Keep yourself out of distance from those things. Live to survive another day. Oh, shit, no. Alright, that's a problem. We're going to quickly make our way back to the cabin. We got to do what we can. There we go. Okay. So we should be okay for now. Just going to wait for this to blow over then. We're going to make our way back. I might actually try and get a couple of hours sleep, seeing as though the mist is here. It's not going to be comfortable, but at least get a little bit of rest. Alright, so a little bit of bad news. It did take me a little while to get some sleep. And when I eventually did, I've slept in a little bit longer than I wanted to. Good news is we've outlasted the mist. The bad news is I've got less time to do what I wanted to get done today. I wanted to get at least a little bit of storage and store it at the White House. So we've got stuff to bring back to it. I need to get rid of this guy, though. Oh my god, that took way more bullets than I thought it would. It was like 15 bullets to drop him. We're gonna have to go on a run soon to see if we can find some more ammunition. Either that, or we need to start crafting something. If I can find anything. Maybe down in the mines. Probably gonna be the best bet. Alright, let's move this. I want to take this with us because I do have a lot, or a fair amount of shotgun ammo. I haven't found a revolver yet, but I do have ammunition for that too. If I can get this back, then we can at least have something that we can repair the weapons that we found from the bandit camp with. So let's rotate this around. Hopefully I can just slot this on the side of the truck. And we can get moving, like there. Again, I know that looks really stupid. That's probably going to fall off. If I need to, I can always move the boxes. Like, what about that? A little bit better. Tie it down with some ratchet straps. Should be good to go. Let's just see if there's anything else that we can use for storage. I didn't actually realize I should be checking the top of the buildings too, because if any survivors have been around here in the past, you can imagine that they would wait on the top of these buildings and wait to be rescued by a helicopter or something. Oh, another car battery there. Nice. Reverse this back into this slot. Nice. Engine off. Let's triple check it is still in there. Alright, we're looking good. 2 vehicles now. I got the workbench back. Let's make this our home again. What I want to do is put you, like, there. And pick you up again. And then if I can rotate you round a tiny little bit at the bottom of the stairs. There we go. We're in business. So, probably, like, against this wall is fine. I really want to get it looking nice. Makes no difference whatsoever, but maybe just like here. I don't know what we're going to have in this room, but I mean, I can always change stuff around. That seems pretty good. Alright, so what we got then? We got the workbench, which gives us access to all of this stuff. Leather, if we can use the hide from the bear or any other animals. A bottle of water, which we can use. Used for containing water. Screwdriver. There we go. So we can actually make that. Craft time is 30 minutes. We've got time to do that. We want to open that motel door. Okay, there's the screwdriver. Okay, so I'm quickly going to do that then. I'm going to close the door. And we're going to take a look at that motel. I need 2 batteries to fix it. Shit. Okay. I mean, we need 1 more battery then. I thought that would have been enough. Is there anything? Can we not find any of them in here or something? I mean, we've got another crowbar. We'll take it. Creepy ass bunny on the bed. Holy shit. How did I miss this? Some pistol ammo. Is that 3 grenades? Some more medical supplies. Okay, that is a good find. I need to check the back of these trucks more often. Right, let me throw you on the floor. I'm not going to miss you on the way back then. I just saw it as I was walking over this side to try and find some more lockers. Okay, so we've got a locker, another container. I'm just going to have one more quick check. I don't think I can pick these up. Yeah, no, I can just open them. We've got a locker and a container, though. Some extra storage that we didn't have before. What time are we on now? Okay, 3:30. I really do want to do a tiny little bit of recon on that camp. Just to see where we stand, because I may have left some storage back. Oh, wait a second. Batteries, nice. Okay, so we can go back to the motel. Okay, so in my sleepy state, as you guys can tell, I'm just running on fumes now. I totally forgot that we need the actual code, and it's 1620. So 1620. We're in. Was it worth it? Revolver ammo. We've got 12 rounds for the revolver now. We've got another machete as well, which I already had. Some medical supplies. Is that everything? Some more ammunition. Is that more revolver? Yep. More medical supplies. I mean, I'll take all of this stuff. It's stuff we didn't have before, so it's not really great. More revolver ammo. Got more of that stuff than I know what to do with now. Can we not take the bunny or anything? Just doing one last check. Nothing down the side of the beds. There's no cabinets anywhere. Nothing hidden under the bath. There's no notes to lead us to a specific place or something. No, I think it's just straight up. Got the machete in there and that's it. Can we close the door? I don't really think that was worth it, guys. I mean, in the long run, you never know. It could come in really handy, but I just think for the sake of all of what we've just done there with the 2 batteries and the screwdriver, then thought we could have got more. Oh, there we go. So there's at least 2 of them. One's heading down the hill as well. He's actually heading really far down the hill. I don't quite know how far away from their camps they go. Let's just stay real quiet. Let's see where he goes. Maybe he's just patrolling a little bit. Oh, there's one right there. Where are they going? They're a lot further than I thought they would reach. I've never seen them go that far away from their camp before. The last time I was here, I watched them for a solid couple of minutes to make sure they wouldn't do that. These guys are though. Look, they're all the way on the other side now. Are they going to the house? Shit. I can't get the jump on these guys. I've not got the rounds. Okay, so I've just sat here on the house for a good couple of minutes and there's no sign of those guys. I was almost certain that they would make their way over here and try and take what we've got, but maybe with the time, because it's like 5 PM now, they've gone back to camp because they know what's coming. I don't know. That got the blood pumping a little bit there. And that's concerning because I really don't have the ammunition to fight these guys off. We got to get into that. We got to start making some stuff and prepare. But guys, I think for now, we are going to end it here. We did manage to see what was behind the motel door, and we did manage to get some extra storage, which we're going to need. And not to mention a couple more grenades, which are going to come in handy if I need to go and take out one of those camps again. But we are going to end. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll see you all in the next one.